Good afternoon. As many of you noticed, I labeled the last lesson the wrong number. That was actually 109, and here is lesson 110. And we're still talking about multiplying decimals, except we are adding in just a little bit that big surprise I already taught you yesterday. Because if we're talking about it, we may go ahead and just do it. Multiplying decimals with zero placeholders. That is exactly what we did on our last problem yesterday. So let's take a quick look at it. It's going to be a very short video because it's just multiplying decimals where you use a zero for a placeholder. And remember, count them up when it comes to multiplying decimals. That's one thing I love about us being able to kind of talk about it and look ahead at the same time. Let's do a quick sample one. If we did 4/10 times 4/10, we would end up with 16 because we multiply 4 times 4. Then I'm going to count my decimals, and I have 2, 1, 2, 2 places, I'm good to go. Now, that one we did not need to use a placeholder. But if we changed it and did 3/10 times 3/10, so I forgot the multiplication sign, 3/10 times 3/10, well 3 times 3 is 9. Count up my decimals for count them up. 1, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, what do I do? Well, if you remember yesterday, we still need our 2. So we're going to put a 0 right in front of it. That is the 0 placeholder. So we've already done it. It's just giving a name to it. And then our decimal goes right there. Remember, we can't add a 0 at the end because honestly, that does nothing. We don't count that as a place because technically we would end up, if we did 90 and then put our decimal and this one away, it's 9/10. That's not a correct answer. So we wouldn't want to use just a 0 at the end. The 0 placeholder is going to go between the last whole number and the decimal. Let's do one more. And I told you it was going to be a short video today. So let's do one more and see if you're with me. And then we'll practice a little bit more in class tomorrow. Okay, how about we try 1200ths times 300ths. Go ahead and multiply it out. And hopefully you came up with 6, 3, 0, 0, 6, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, placeholder for our fourth. So you would have 36 10,000ths. Again, if you can remember, count them up. You will be all set. You start at your farthest and work your way toward the decimal, making sure you have the same number of decimal places, top and bottom. That is how you do the count them up. So that is it for today. Have a wonderful evening.